People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is that we see that an ex-man, an ex-popo, he was taken out. I am speaking about Constable Devon Brown. He is attached to the National Police College. Don't know if he trains the new recruits. Don't know what type of job he has. However, based on information, it is said that he was in a place called Withorn, which is in Westmoreland, and at a shop in a place called Nagotown, to be specific. When it is said that a group of men rolled up, blazed him up, he lost his life on the spot. Did not pass go, did not get a chance for recovery. He was out cold. Too much lead to his torso, upper body. Now, people, if you remember, about a week ago or less than a week ago, an ex-Popo district constable, to be specific, he was taken out in his car, a black Toyota Corolla, to be specific, in a place called Mona. 2 in a less than a week. Now, people, when we think of the fact that where he lost his life, Westmoreland, we see that Westmoreland has become the wild, wild west. At least 5 to 7 persons lost their life in a span of a week. So you would have thought that this Popo would have been mindful that, listen, remember, I am in the high target group, meaning Popo, meaning gangster. So therefore, I am supposed to serve and protect the town, the people. However, I am supposed to serve and protect myself most importantly. Now, people, there's a thing in the Popo that is called keep and care. That means that you are assigned a tool. Don't know if this man did not have his tool. Don't know if the tool was in the car or whatever the circumstances are. Whatever the case is, it should not have happened. Based on the fact that you take into consideration the environment that you're in the high target group. Westmoreland is the wild, wild west. So people, first thing first, condolences to the family. Don't know exactly what happened. However, he was caught slipping, whichever way you want to look at it. So therefore, I say this to say that I think that the JCF hierarchy needs to put out some sort of memo, some sort of notice board, because obviously we see these people, meaning the Popo, they are not fully aware. They are always caught slipping. People, we've seen it on too many occasions, and people, this being the latest one, the last one before that, less than a week ago. So people, me just say, don't be caught slipping, because when you get caught slipping, you are going to slide. I am speaking about 6'6", Dovecat or mud, point blank, and period. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, continuing on the theme of the wild, wild west, meaning Westmoreland, I am speaking specifically about an incident that took place at a place called Savannah Lamar in Westmoreland, of course, at a place called Seaton Crescent, where it is said or confirmed that a young man, his name is Mark James, he lost his life. Based on what residents are saying, Mr. James, he is a righteous youth. Mr. James, he is not involved. He is not entangled in any sorts of gang activity. However, people, the other day, 4 gunmen entered the premises, went to the main house, kicked down the door, did not find a target, don't know who exactly they were looking for. They went into a side room which had a grill, however, no sorts of padlock, because people like me say, them places they are usually peaceful. It is said that they wet up Mr. James a couple of times. He tried to fight for his life, however, he was unsuccessful. He was taken out on the spot. So people, I am going to let you hear the reaction of his sister. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
My matriarchal family is torn to pieces. We are very close. And to think about how they had gone into that house and killed my brother in front of my aunt's bed, I can just imagine what she's going through. If you go into that community, they will tell you we are people who go to church, home, work, church. Nobody at all can say we have been in any trouble with anybody around here. While he was at home during the COVID, he would have been the facilitator for my two nephews. One of them, my nephew, see him as a father. I can only, when I went there on Sunday and I saw my nephew and I asked him, how do you feel? He would have said to me, they killed Mark. They would have taken a big part of me. Now to think about my little nephew, how they have scarred him emotionally, psychologically. What will be my nephew in the next few years to come?
Now, people, like I said, in this case, the reaction of the sister or the family, it is legitimate. Because based on survey, based on information from the community, everybody said this youth is a good youth. However, people, it seems as if these criminals nowadays, they are indiscriminate. Meaning that you could be a gangster, you could be a dopey, you could be a gunman. It does not matter. Whenever they're on any sorts of rampage, whoever them find, you are it. It is called tag. It is called body bag. So therefore, them not care about your reputation. It is all about tit for tat. So therefore, if there's any sorts of war as it pertains to the Destra and also the Darling Street gang, whenever them go up on the other side, the opposition, whoever did it, they are its and people. It is a sad reminder. And you hear the reaction of the family. People, Jamaica is in a serious problem. Point blank and period. So people, I just spoke about two incidents in the West as it pertains to the Popo losing his life, as it pertains to an innocent person losing his life, and the family talking about it. However, people, there's a flip side to this, and I am speaking about in Bull Bay. Now, people, you know that there's a war waging in Bull Bay between 11 miles and 9 miles. The gangsters there, they're also going tit for tat. However, people, I am going to let you take a look to an edited version of a video that involves a youth, and his name is Armando Grant. He is 22, and also his sister, who's his girlfriend, her name is Jolena. Now, people, this incident occurred at a place called Top Hill District. It is said that Armando and Jolene was at Jolene's one-room house, shack, board house, when some people kicked down the door. When them kicked down the door, them blaze up everybody. Now, people, I have these videos. And people, let me tell you, this video is very graphic. However, people, you understand as it pertains to YouTube, PG-13 Disney Channel. So therefore, I cannot show it. However, I can tell you exactly what happened. The couple, they were lying on their side. The female, she had her hands up. The man was behind her in some sort of fetal position, holding her. And it seems as if they were hiding from the gunshot. However, people, you know that whenever you put up your hand, it does not stop any sorts of cons. So people, too late was the call. However, people, in this case, we see Mr. Armando, based on information, Popo report, it is said that he was the suspect in a takeaway a couple of weeks ago. So people, it seems as if them come for him. And when they came for him, you already know the script. Whoever did it, them are go to in a hail of bullets and people. So said, so was the case. So therefore, the moral of the story is this. Be very careful about the friends that you keep. Be very careful about the boyfriend or the girlfriend that you keep. And women, whenever them come for your boyfriend or your man or whoever, your sugar daddy, when them come for him and your daddy, they are not going to leave you for a certain reason. they are going to make the life of the family or families very miserable. And whoever that person is attached to, they are going to make sure that they create chaos and catastrophe in their life and their family life. And most importantly, they are not going to leave any sorts of witness, because the truth and the fact is that most of these youths, they are a set of cowards. They don't want to see the cell. They don't want to see the big yard. They don't want to see the purple, or they don't even want to see the judge. So therefore, whatever they can do to basically secure themselves and keep themselves out of the big yard, that is exactly what they are going to do. And they have no sorts of conscience when it comes to you. Point blank and period. Now, people, also keeping on the theme of reaction, I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called Rocky Point. Now, people, when we talk about Rocky Point, we're speaking about in Clarendon. And it is said that 2 gunmen rushed in a house and the family disarmed them. The family limb them up. The family juke them up. And also the popo recovered 2 fire piece. Now, people, I am going to let you hear the reaction of the people in this video. However, people, you understand that this is YouTube, like me say, OC aka PG-13. However, I am going to let you listen to the audio of what happened when the people hold them. Hear how they are asking or begging for their life. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Something.
Who's in him?
I didn't boy this happen. Yeah.
I then come left me 4 picnic.
Shine light now, face, stand up. Shine light now, face. See how who's in him?
Let me 4
Please, what? See how who's in him?
Where you come from?
Hey, boy, yo. Yeah?
Where you come from?
Let me 4 picnic.
Soul no man. Charlie no to no man.
Now, people, truth be told, justice is justice, and sometimes justice needs to be served very quickly. So therefore, whenever you go and you think that you're going to be the shooter and the shootee, they are going to be the victim. Sometimes the table turn, and people, whenever the table turn, you don't want to be on the SHITTY end of the stick, because it never usually turns out too good. It is bad for your health. And people, in this case, we see that is the case, because like me say, 2 of them go, 2 of them get disarmed, 2 of them lose 2 guns, and then also 1 lose him life. So therefore, the voice that you heard, I think that was the person just before he met his demise. People, he was never going to make it. Too late was going to be the call. So people, me just I say, be very careful whenever you pick up any sorts of lifestyle, meaning gangsterism. It can always turn the other way, and usually it does. So people, I say this to say that, why be penny wise and pound foolish? Because at the end of the day, your life, your lifestyle, it is going to be short-lived. You are going to end up on 2 sides where I talk about the afterlife or in the big yard. Point blank and period. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that producer Shabdan, he was offered 450,000 bail when he went to court the other day. And corruption charges. Basically, the claims is that he tried to bribe an officer when he was held for that tool, him and the next person. The next person took responsibility for that tool. However, he was given a next charge. When he went to court and paid 250, meaning $250,000 Jamaica bail for the first case, the initial case. However, add 450,000 to that. So people, it brings it to a whopping 700,000 to get out of jail free. So people, at the end of the day, he is out. At the end of the day, he has this charge to answer to. So people, let's see exactly what takes place as it pertains to that. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.